Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to the Red Zone. And we are live. We are live, aren't we, Christopher?
Yes, we
are.
are.
We are live. All right. We had a glitch. It took us a while to track it down. We were not able to do the JV game live. We did record it, and we'll be posting it as soon as we get done with everything. But hats off to Christopher and Jeff Schaefer, the technology director here at the school. Between the two of them, we were able to sort of hone in on things and had to do a couple of reboots and restarts, but got everything up and running. So we'll be able to bring you the varsity action tonight on the live stream here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel as planned. So that's a good thing all around. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, alongside Chris Warner, operating the camera, overseeing the live stream. And it's girls varsity volleyball action on tap for you here at the Red Zone tonight. It's a purple out night tonight, and that's to show support for a little girl. She's a sixth grader here at Hicksville named Kirsten Vetter, and she is battling cancer. I think it's some variety of brain cancer that she is battling. And the community and the school wanted to do something to sort of show our support for Kirsten and her family. And her favorite color is purple. So that's why it is a purple out night tonight. And there's a lot of purple over on the student section, and everybody is invited to wear their purple if they come to the game tonight. Christopher's got his purple and gold Defiance College shirt. And I was going through my wardrobe, and purple's not my color. So I have a purple shirt that has Santa's sleigh being drawn by the Starship Enterprise, being the Star Trek fan that I am. So that's the only purple shirt I had. So it may seem a little out of place, but that's the reason why. Here to show our support for Kirsten Vetter. We also want to say a big thank you to all four of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters that are making our coverage possible here from the Red Zone tonight. They include, in order, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks also to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. You can call 419-542-6218 for information on the latest COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. And finally, a huge thank you to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Now, we're starting a little bit early because since we weren't able to live stream the JV match, wanted to let you know how things went in that. It went to the Lady Panthers of Paulding 2 games to 1. The Aces won the opening game 25-20, but then the Panthers roared back. They won game 2 26-24 and game 3 25-18 to take a 2 games to 1 win in the junior varsity match. Of course, for the varsity, it's the best 3 out of 5. And Chris was saying that he was doing some checking before, and he's got records that he could share with us for the Panthers.
Yes, okay, so the Paulding Lady Panthers actually are more, I guess you could say, experienced than the Lady Aces. They have played 3 more games this season than the Lady Aces. So the Paulding Lady Panthers record is 3-13, and they are 0-3 in the GMC, while our own Hicksville Aces are overall 8-5 and 1-2 in the GMC.
All right. So the Aces, a good opportunity here, hopefully, to pick up another varsity win and maybe even out their GMC record at 2 wins and 2 losses, get to that 500 level. Another thing that's going to be happening tonight when they introduce the players, the third graders, the third grade volleyballers, are going to be joining the Lady Aces for the introduction of players with their coach Ashley Baumgardner. And I've got their roster, and if we need to, we can go back over. But right now, we're going down to the floor, and field announcer Paul Overmeyer.
Tonight, the Paulding Panthers, coached by Sidney Collins, will take on their own Hicksville Aces, coached by Samantha Lyman. The Board of Education and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all who have served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem. Your officials for tonight's contest are Don Bryant and Bernard Mojica. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic volleyball contest. At this time, we would like to introduce the third grade Mini Aces volleyball team. Number 0, Preston Bonar. Number 4, Kidlin Crawford. Number 6, Avery Kimball. Number 9, Paisley Vogel. Number 14, Phelan Parker. Number 21, Amelia Baumgartner. Number 23, Aubrey Zenite. And number 24, Ava Evans. Thank you, third graders. Now introducing the non-starters for both teams. For the Paulding Panthers, number 1, Brianna Burbajo. Number 3, Addison Scholl. Number 6, SDP. Number 7, Riley Stork. Number 12, Libby Breyer. Number 13, Tori Slaughter. Number 35, Ellie Martin. For your Hicksville Aces, number 5, Kennedy Adams. Number 6, McKenna Rice. Number 7, Evie McAlexander. Number 8, Mika Incroft. Number 9, Lydia Vansker. Now introducing the starters for Paulding. Number 4, Marley Parrott. Number 5, Kaylee Dunham. Number 8, Grace Gay. Number 9, Madison Pease. Number 11, Lucy Breyer. Number 14, Jocelyn Parrott. Romero, number 15, Macy Cowser. And now here are your Hicksville Aces starters. Number 1, McKenna Baird. Number 2, Josie Smith. Number 3, Taylor Slattery. Number 4, Aubrey Baird. Number 10, London
And so the players are announced, and the teams will go forward to wish each other well. And we'll get ready to get things started here shortly. There are some differences between the lineup that we were given, the roster we were given from Paulding, and the one that was announced by Mr. Overmeyer. So we will try to adjust as best we can. I tried to make a few quick notes, but I wasn't able to catch them all.
Let me see if I can pull you up a roster on the GMC website, Bill. What was one of the ones you made corrections to, so I could see if we had the same roster?
Number 12.
And the varsity, I do not have a number 12 on my varsity roster.
Nope, I think that number 12 is Olivia Breyer, and just like I think Tori Schlatter is out there, and I think that she is number 13.
In between games, I can always go down and check.
Yeah. So we'll do the best that we can. Like I said, we did get the updated roster from the Aces, and it's about that time of the season where there's going to be some shifting around, whether it's because of injury or because, again, some players on the JV have done exceptionally well and they get moved up to varsity. And so as the case may be, we've also had a little bit of a pause here because they've added extra players to that roster for the Paulding Panthers, and they didn't have enough chairs for them.
Yeah, they got to break out 3
on
extra
the sideline.
chairs.
So Mr. Adams and Overmeyer got to make sure that the young ladies have a place to sit down. The officials checking everybody's number and positions, and the barrel will go in for Paulding, and stepping out will be number 11, Lucy Breyer. And Vasquez will come in for the Aces, and stepping out will be number 3, Taylor Slattery. So Vasquez will get the volleyball, and the Aces will have first serve. Best 3 out of 5 takes the varsity match. And we are underway here on Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us, coming to you live from the Red Zone on a Tuesday night. Purple out night. Out. Now, last week we had Kennedy Valena being one of the flag people in the corner, and it's her dad, Mike, that's here tonight. Panthers set up, tap it over. Vasquez. That'll be out. Vasquez continues to serve. Aces up 2-0. Both Bairds are on the floor. Both McKenna and that one gets slapped down. So first serve for the Lady Panthers will be Marley Parrott, number 4. And that'll be off of Smith and out of bounds. So we're tied at 2. Vasquez will put that one. Oh! I don't know. Did you get that one? That was for Sports Center if you did. I think it bounced right off the top of that young lady's head over in the stands. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Serves up. Smith, Vasquez. Baldwin puts it over. Nice little tap, and that's, nicely done. Nicely done. Aubrey Baird finds the opening in the floor. Aces tie it up and get the serve back, and Evie McAlexander, number 7, dropping back to serve. Alexander. Nice response. And Vasquez saves that one. Baird. Over it goes. Oh! Elise Baldwin gets it over and then recovers and puts it back over again for the point. McAlexander, another good serve. Nice setup for the Panthers. And a block into the net. Aces up by 2. And that's going to be trouble. Goes into the net. And McAlexander has another point to her credit off another good serve. Paulding setting things up. Off of Vasquez and out of bounds. Still a 2-point lead for the Lady Aces. Doing it again. I was doing that during the JV game too. So their libero, number 15, Macy Kauser. Kauser, nice serve. Baird. Oh, Baldwin spikes that with a little authority behind it. Aces head coach, of course, Samantha Lavin, and over on the Paulding side, it's Sydney Collins. Now, they introduced him at the beginning, but we'll reiterate it, and that'll be another point for the Aces. Baird's serve, it's another good one. Over it goes. And Baldwin, another nice little tap over. Panthers recover. That'll be Baird. Vasquez. And just missing Inkrot, number 8. That'll be Inkrot and Van Scoter up on the net. Serve. Nice job by the Aces and a good job by Paulding to respond. Vasquez, Baird, and Inkrot. Alexander, Inkrot, and Baldwin. Good setup for the Panthers. Nice block. I couldn't tell whether that was Baldwin or Van Scoter over there, but one of them killed that one and blocked it to the floor. Aces up by 4 now, 9-5. And Baldwin back to serve. Baldwin, a little too much on it. But Baldwin's got a strong arm. She made quite a throw a few weeks ago up here to the broadcast deck.
Yes.
Slattery. And Vasquez will put it over. Another nice dig out by Martina. Again, Vasquez right there. Inkrot, nice. Off the hands of Riley Stork. And it hits the floor. And now McKenna Baird back to serve. McKenna's over. Oh, nice. Weren't sure whether it was going to go over the net or not. Came down on the wrong side for the Aces. It'll be a point for Paulding. And Lucy Breyer back to serve for the Panthers. Breyer, good serve, and just missed by Vasquez, so she'll get the ace and close the gap to 2 points. Ooh, that was like a PBA. That was PBA form for the rolling the ball.
I think that was Austin Sanders.
He had the
with
leg
that one.
lift and everything. Wow, that one's way out. Lucy Breyer feeling a little bit of the adrenaline. And so Van Scoter back to serve for the Aces. Good looking serve. Nice setup for Paulding. Nice block. They'll try it again. And another block, and that's Slattery getting the job done on the net. Another serve for Lydia Van Scoter. Paulding taps it over. Oh. So the ruse works, and it'll be another point for Paulding, and Smith will come in for Van Scoter for the Aces, and checking in will be Grace Goings, number 8. She'll spell Riley Stork for the Lady Panthers. Goings going back to serve. Her team down by 3. That could be trouble. Vasquez, though, and Baird, nice job. Keeps it in bounds, too. That'll be out. Vasquez with the service again. Man, we've already gone through one rotation. Quick moving game. Martina off the feet. Oh. Some of the Paulding faithful over in that portion of the bleachers not happy. Vasquez, another good-looking serve. High up, and the return set up. Baird and Vasquez into the net. Martina just missed. So Paulding gets the ball back, and dropping back to serve for them, number 4, Marley Parrott. I think it's her second time serving. Parrott. Oh. And again, not sure whether it was going to clear the net or not. A little confusion on the Aces side. Point for the Panthers. Parrott's next serve. Smith, Baird, and Baldwin. Oh, what a great save. Baldwin, Baird taps it over. Aces get back into position. And that one caught Zartman a little bit off guard. Parrott, another serve. And Baldwin launches that one. That'll be out. So good eye for the Aces, but not before Parrott takes the Lady Panthers on a bit of a run and closes the gap. And now it's just a 2-point game as McAlexander will come back into the game. Checking out will be London Zartman. And Evie McAlexander will get ready to serve. McAlexander, good-looking serve. Nice setup. And dialed that one right in. That was Brianna Bermajo, I believe, number 1. Yeah, Bermajo hitting that one in. And now Macy Kauser. And that'll be out on the back. Floats that one a little bit. Aces back up by 2. Aubrey Baird getting ready to serve. Baird. Another good setup, and that's going to be out. The Panthers thought that one of the Lady Aces touched it, but I think it was the net that made the change trajectory. Baird's next serve. Little tap over. Baldwin, good job, couldn't quite make it. Still a 2-point lead for Hicksville. Back into the game, number 7, Riley Stork. And back to serve. Looks like number 9, Addison Pease. And that's well done. Aces get the point. Slattery in for Hicksville as Vasquez will come out for a bit of a breather. And Elise Baldwin puts it over. Baldwin And that was Van Scoter tapping it over. Nice. McAlexander. Timeout. So our first timeout of the varsity match is called by the Paulding Panthers. They're down by 4, 15-19. Aces will talk things over as well. They'd like to get out to a quick start here tonight. And, of course, again, it's the best 3 out of 5 for the varsity matchup. Kids are kind of excited. They've got a special assembly coming up tomorrow afternoon. The school is operating on a 2-hour early release schedule, but you're not getting a 2-hour early release, are you, Chris?
No, sadly, we're getting a so.
Sadly, we're getting some great entertainment.
Well, we have to go from 1 o'clock to 2, which would mean an extended home base. And since it's Wednesday, we're getting an extended stars.
There you go.
So we're getting an hour of stop talking and read something.
Yeah, but they've got a group coming in to do some performing for the kids to end the day. Nice hit. Oh, and that caught Inkrot. And it goes off of her wrists and out of bounds. 19-16, Aces still with the lead, and Jocelyn Parrott, dropping back to serve. There's a Marley and a Jocelyn. This is Jocelyn with the serve, out. So you said you saw this group last year, and you thought that they did a really great job. So
yes.
So we'll look forward to that tomorrow. The kids will look forward to that tomorrow afternoon. Up and a nice setup. Over it goes. Vasquez back in for the Aces. Now Baird and Van Scoter. Oh, nice. Lydia dialed it in just inside the line. Aces up 21-16. And Aubrey Baird back to serve again. McKenna Baird, number 1. Vasquez and Van Scoter again. Now a good setup for the Aces. And Aubrey Baird went for that one, and it goes off of her hands and out of bounds. Still Aces by 4, 21-17 on the HIX-TV scoreboard cam. Vasquez, Aubrey Baird. Over it goes from Zartman. And that's going to be a point for the Aces with a carry on the Panthers side of the net. And Lydia Van Scoter will get ready to serve for Hicksville. That was off of, I think it was Slattery. Slattery and Zartman were both over there. So that'll be a point for the Lady Panthers. And again, a substitution and back into the game. Goyings. Grace will drop back to serve for Paulding. Goyings serve. Vasquez. Slattery taps it over. And that'll be out off the hands of Marley Parrott. And now Martina Vasquez with the serve for the Aces. Vasquez, good looking serve. And a nice put back. Number 9, Addison Pease. To keep her team alive. Now Addison Scholl with the serve. Comes down. Vasquez for the Aces. Baird taps it over. Set up for, and again, that's, Bermejo with a point for the Panthers. Bermejo pulls them to within 3. Another serve from Shull. Baird and Baldwin gets the point. Elise Baldwin. Game point for the Aces. And we're going to have a bunch of substitutions. Evie McAlexander will come in, as will Mika Inkrot. McAlexander to drop back and serve. McAlexander, nice serve. Up and again, kind of caught the Aces out of position there. Serve will return to Paulding. They're down by 3. Kauser back. Serve once again. Kauser's serve. Good one this time. Quick tap over by Aubrey Baird. Baird gets it up. McAlexander. Baird and Baldwin. Nice stop by Kauser. Vasquez and Aubrey Baird puts it over. Bermejo, 2. And here we go. That's Inkrot. And Mika Inkrot drops it in. The Aces will win the opening game 25-21. And jump out to a 1-game-to-none lead in the best 3 out of 5 varsity match. We've got some time here. We want to say a big thank you to one of our diamond level underwriting supporters. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for something that is brand spanking new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots. Or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let the folks at Schmidt's know what you're interested in. They always do their best to find you the vehicle that you want and one that will best serve you and your family's transportation needs. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We are so proud and grateful to have them as diamond level underwriting supporters. They underwrite all of our Aces sports broadcasts throughout the year here on Hicksville Community Television across all levels of play, from junior high all the way through varsity and all of our platforms. We want to thank them so very much, and hopefully you will do the same, because remember, anytime you see Aces sports action on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So the Lady Aces don't take long between games. They're already out on the floor, and here come the Panthers. We've still got over a minute to go between games. So we'll get ready to get game 2 underway here. Paulding should have the ball for this second game and the serve to get things started. Bill and Chris, we're so glad to have you with us. Again, we apologize for the technical bugaboo that prevented us from being able to live stream the junior varsity match earlier. And thanks to everybody for their hard work in getting that resolved. We appreciate that very much. And again, the JV games, we will have those posted as soon as we can.
Yes.
And hopefully that'll be before we head out of here this evening. So,
the Lady Aces will take an early 1-0 lead. The Paulding Lady Panthers will have the serve to begin game number 2.
And here we go. Elise Baldwin knocks it over for the Lady Aces, and Panthers try to set it up. And good job there as they tap it over And Elise can't quite get her hand on it. Aces swarm in to try to help her out, but it hits the floor, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Lady Panthers. McKenna Baird now to Smith, and Aubrey Baird puts it over. Now Vasquez to Baird, and Baldwin has it blocked. Right back at her, but Vasquez is there, and that's a miss by London Zartman. So the Lady Panthers will go up 2-0. Taps over. And there's the Aces' first point of game number 2. They'll get the serve, and it'll be Evie McAlexander. McAlexander, good-looking serve. Oh, that's going to be trouble. Yep. Smith, the dive to return that one, and it goes out of bounds and into the crowd. Addison Scholl getting ready to serve for Paulding. Vasquez, Baird, Baldwin, boom. That was weird. It's just when I said boom, someone turned the lights off in the mezzanine behind the bleachers, and I was just like, I don't know why, but maybe because we had the issues in the first game, I was really paranoid. Like, what happened now? All right.
Maybe you just had the magical power, Bill.
Yeah. When I say boom, watch out. That one goes under the net. So the Panthers still up by 2, and they'll get the serve back. Lucy Breyer drops back. Breyer. Vasquez taps it over. And another tap over. And that one will go off the top of the net and out of bounds. That'll put Paulding up by 3. Breyer with another serve. Again, right to McAlexander, then to Baird. Baldwin taps it over. Nice job. Elise Baldwin. It was perfect. It arced right to the hole in the floor and drops right in. Now Baldwin back to serve. Ball's up. Kauser, and they get it over. A nice setup, and Van Scoter puts it across the net. Good job by the Aces. And Scoter, McAlexander, and Baldwin, or Baird rather, puts it over. Once again to McAlexander, and Aubrey Baird, and Inkrot. Inkrot puts a little spin on it, and it drops. Point for Hicksville, and Elise Baldwin will serve yet again. Baldwin's serve, dug out of there. And just mistimed a little bit. That's number 5, Kaylee Dunham. And Dunham gets the point for the Aces. We're tied. Kauser. And it caught Elise Baldwin on her knees. Not able to return that one. So once again, a point advantage. Slattery. And nice job recovering that one. Block. Again, the Panthers recover. Kauser to Vasquez. Baird taps it over. And nice recovery again. They're going to say she went out. All right. McKenna Baird comes in for Mika Inkrot. And London Zartman in for Evie McAlexander for the Aces. Serve into the net. Baird gives them a point. And the Panthers back up by 1. Bermejo, long and out. She'll come out. In comes Jocelyn Parrott, number 14. Van Scoter with the serve for the Aces. And that's well done. Had to check and make sure that the line judge agreed that it was inbounds, and it was. Kauser. Aubrey Baird, Kauser. Over it goes to Vasquez. And the Bairds. And that one is off of Mike Valena's knee and out of bounds. See you chewing on something over there. I just want to make sure it's nothing important. Ooh. Spin on that one right off of Smith's arms, and it just went its own way. Kauser with a serve yet again. And another one. Right to Smith and through her hands and out of bounds. Panthers have now jumped out to a 4-point lead. And the serve continues for Macy Kauser. Kauser is senior. Adams. And that's Vasquez. Baird puts it over. And that out of bounds, and that'll be Ace's point. Get to wait a second for the official determination. Vasquez over the net. Good looking serve, and well done. The Aces close the gap a little bit. Vasquez will have another serve. Vasquez, and she dropped it in. Good job, Martina. Ace for Vasquez. And there'll be another one for her. Woo! We're tied at 11. Vasquez puts it over. This one they should be able to set something up. Adams, Baird, and Zartman puts it over. And sort of went between Zartman and Baldwin. I think it ricocheted off of both of them a little bit. That'll be a point for the Panthers. Goings. Ball's up. Aubrey Baird puts it over. Adams, Aubrey Baird, and Vasquez. Up. And again, Zartman giving it her best shot. Couldn't quite get her hand on it. Goings to Adams. Baldwin. Boom. Nothing happened that time. Baldwin with the spike and the point. Get a fresh volleyball after that one. Chance to clean that one off in case it picked up any particulates in the stands. And Evie McAlexander with the serve for the Aces. McAlexander, good-looking serve. Oh, nice recovery. Vasquez pulls it off and gets the point. Tied at 13. And McAlexander will serve again. Nice setup. And a great block. Aces get the job done there. McAlexander just over the top of the net. And the Panthers answer. We're tied at 14. So get things reshuffled. And Panthers with the serve again. Adams. Again, a quick return right into the Aces defenders and not quite able to recover fast enough. Scholl will have her next serve. Vasquez. Aubrey Baird and Elise Baldwin puts it over. Vasquez. Another setup. Martina. Baird. Aubrey Baird. And well done. Mika Inkrot. Adams comes out and Van Scoter into the game for the Aces. Aubrey Baird back to serve. Baird serve. Just outside. Looked like she was going to float it just along that sidebound line and just missed. Oh, that was going to be trouble right from the beginning. And that just inside, and that's a point for the Lady Aces. Cut the lead to 1. And that one went the wrong way. Panthers up by a couple now. Vasquez will come back in. Nice setup. Slattery taps it over. Kauser. And a good job that time by Inkrot. They'll get the Aces a point. Back to a 1-point game. And McKenna Baird back to serve for the Aces. Already one game up in this best of 5 varsity match, and that's going to be trouble. Tied at 18. McKenna Baird will get another serve. Baird. Nice setup. Vasquez, Aubrey Baird, and Vasquez over again. And that was Barmajo. That timing was just a little off. But the Aces up by a point. Another serve coming up for McKenna Baird. That's going to be... Well, they're going to recover from it. Vasquez up. Slattery tops it over. Kauser. Aubrey Baird, Vasquez, Van Scoter. And I think one of them carried the ball. Yep. Paulding carries the ball a little bit, and the Aces hit the 20-point mark, and timeout on the court. The Panthers will call their first timeout of game number 2, down a couple. They would really want to even up this series with a win here in game number 2 and not let the Lady Aces go up 2-0. Bill and Chris, we're glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage from the Red Zone here on this Tuesday night. As again, it is a purple out night to show support for 6th grader Kirsten Vetter in her battle against cancer. They have a table set out in the Commons where you can sign a card, or you can even they got stuff there you can even make your own little card if you want to make a card for Kirsten. Kind of a nice thing to do. And just a way to show her and her family the support that they have from Hicksville schools and Hicksville community. All right, timeout is all done, and Ace is back in action. McKenna Baird, good serve. Off the hands of Stork and out of bounds. McKenna gets one more. And that's another good serve, and that's going to be another point for the Aces. Into the game for Paulding, number 6, SDPs. And McKenna Baird. Barmajo puts it over. Aubrey Baird over the net. Paulding looks to answer. They do. Vasquez, nice setup. Aubrey Baird and Slattery gets it over. Now Kauser. Nice recovery. Aubrey Baird puts it over. And that was a nice little tap over from Addison Pease. Jocelyn Parrott now back to serve. Parrott right to Vasquez. Zartman puts it over for the Lady Aces. Set up on the other side, and that's got way too much on it. Out of bounds. Aces hit the 23-point plateau with Lydia Van Scoter ready to serve. And Scoter puts it up. Baird, Kenna Baird, and Aubrey puts it over. That's going to be a point for the Panthers. 23-20. As Lucy Breyer checks back in, and again, Macy Kauser dropping back to serve for Paulding. Kauser to Adams. Nicely done by Slattery. Taylor Slattery kills that one. And it's game point for the Aces with Vasquez back to serve. Martina, Kauser up. Nice block, and it drops behind him. And the Aces win game 2, 25-20. And that'll put them up 2-0 in this best 3 out of 5 varsity match. And it'll give us time to say another big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriting supporters, and that's our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. A world-class facility offering solutions to business and industry, welding, powder coating, safety issues, and so much more. And most importantly, they have opportunities available. They're looking to add to their workforce over at APT Manufacturing Solutions. So if you are looking for a great first career, a second career maybe, or to add to the skills that you already have, Log on to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll give you a full listing of all of the opportunities they have available at APT Manufacturing Solutions. Many of them come with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can also upload your resume, fill out an application. They would love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT Manufacturing family. We want to thank them so very much, Tony Niswander and the whole gang over there, for their continued diamond-level support, underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts throughout the year here on Hicksville Community Television. And without their support, the reason why we were able to bring you the live coverage for free the way we do here on Hicksville Community Television is because of the generous support of our underwriters that make that possible. We want to thank them so very much, and we hope that you will do the same. Next time you run into Tony or his wife or any of the gang from over there at APT, let them know how much you enjoy watching the Aces Sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. They're the ones that help make it possible. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Well, between all the junior varsity games and the varsity games so far, it's time for me to stand up for a little bit, take some of the kinks out. So we're getting ready for game number 3. We'll see if the Aces, I know they're thinking they'd like to wrap it up here in straight sets, but we've seen enough volleyball to know that that's sometimes easier said than done. And,
yes.
Of course, the Lady Panthers well aware that they need to win this game to stay in this varsity match. So they're going to be playing for all the marbles, all they're worth out there on the court as well.
And, Bill, I feel like Paulding is a great example of what the Aces can look to on Thursday. I was looking up Eastside's record of who are they going to play on Thursday, and Eastside is 4-14, similar to Paulding's 3-13. So this could be a good team example of what the Aces can expect.
That's true. We'll have to see.
Paulding has hold their own, even though.
Yeah. Well, that's why they play the games.
Yes.
And we should mention, too, that we hope a lot of people will either come out to watch the games Thursday in person or join us, because that's senior night. We'll be saying goodbye to Martina Vasquez and also to Aubrey Baird, recognizing them for all their years of volleyball action here at Hicksville. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Aces. We're not going to be saying goodbye, per se, because there's still some games left to play, but they're going to have a special recognition ceremony for them between the JV and the varsity match. Oh, nice serve. Vasquez put it right on the line for the ace.
Looks like junior high volleyball just got done. Bill, I see a junior high volleyball player in the stands.
Yeah, they were playing down in the auxiliary gym. Up and over. And a little tap over, and right there, the Aces. And that just outside for Zartman. London had a great hit, but it was just about an inch outside the line. Substitutions, and back into the game, number 3, Addison Scholl. She'll be serving for the Lady Panthers. Scholl, good-looking serve right to McKenna Baird, Aubrey Baird, and Baldwin says, take that. Elise Baldwin, little authority behind that spike as she gets the point. And Evie McAlexander back into the game. She'll serve, and also Mika Inkrot waiting, and she gets the official. Ooh, that was mighty close. We're going to wait and see what happened. They were waiting for the substitution, and the one official was actively doing the substitution, and then somebody blew a whistle to indicate it was okay to go ahead and serve. So what are they going to do? They're just going to do a do-over, I guess, because that shouldn't have been penalizing the Aces. Gauser sets it up. Barmageau puts it over the net. And Baldwin, another little tap over. And that'll be in. Oh, my goodness. That was a great return as it just sort of it just died and fell right in the corner. Gauser comes out. And it's Breyer back to serve. Breyer's serve off Vasquez's hand and onto the back wall. And we're tied at 3. Breyer will get another serve here. Vasquez. McAlexander. And Inkrut puts it over. Barmijo. And then back to Vasquez. She gets it over again. Goings. And that's out. Aubrey Baird back to serve. Smith comes out for the Aces. Baird serve. It's a good one. Drops right between Kauser and Pease. And that's an ace for Aubrey. And we've got 2 volleyballs bouncing around now, so all right. Aubrey Baird. That's going to be all right. Vasquez. And Vasquez will put it over. Back it comes. McAlexander. Baird. And Inkrot kills it. Makes it 6-3. Baird will drop back to serve once again. Baird floats over another nice looking serve. Kauser. Alexander and Baird sends it over. Boing. Blocked. Up in the air. And Vasquez. Barmijo. Vasquez. And Inkrot puts it over. Alexander. Aubrey Baird. Inkrot again. Nice job by the Panthers to keep it alive. Vasquez. And Baldwin puts it over and lets the Aces reset. Boing. And that one shot in there by Kaylee Dunham. Going comes out. Number 7 in. Riley Stork. And just misses by Van Scoter. It's a 1-point game now. And Addison Pease back to serve. And there you go. Elise Baldwin with the gentle touch gets the point, and she will serve. Baldwin. Kauser. Long return. Aubrey Baird. Slattery, that's coming our way.
All right, camera A is back and audio is back.
All right, so hopefully we are back. And that was Slattery. Aces go up 12-6 here in game number 3. So some substitutions on the Paulding side of the net. And it'll be McKenna Baird serving once again. Into the net it goes. Hate to see that, but
Okay.
Aces still up by 5.
Our HIX-TV scoreboard cam is back. I apologize for that. As Bill mentioned, our camera did actually manage to take a hit by that volleyball. It actually clipped the side of our HDMI cable.
Yeah, so didn't hit the camera, but it hit the cable that lets you see all the stuff
connected
it's
to
going
the
see.
camera. I say, Bill, that's the first. My endless streak of hitting every
Yeah.
ball away has ended.
That'll be a point for the Panthers. As again, Macy Kauser will drop back to serve, down by 4. Kauser to Aubrey Baird, or to McKenna Baird to Aubrey Baird, and to Martina Vasquez. Nice tip over. Vasquez gets it back over the net. Set up for the Panthers, and a nice block. Kauser, that one will get floated over. Aubrey Baird, Van Scoter into a nice block there. Good job by Lucy Breyer as they'll get the point, and another serve coming from Macy Kauser. Kauser, McKenna Baird, Aubrey Baird tosses it over. Number 13, that is Tori Schlatter out there for Paulding. Aubrey Baird puts it over. Vasquez. And Scoter will put it over for the Aces. Another nice setup. Schlatter. Baird, the other Baird. And Taylor Slattery tosses it over. Kauser, Vasquez, Aubrey Baird, Lydia Van Scoter up by Slattery. Baird puts it over. Schlatter. Slattery. And that'll be a point for the Aces. Woo, that took a while. A great volley there for both schools. 13-9, Aces with the lead. Lydia Van Scoter back to serve. Van Scoter to Kauser. Nice. And a block. Out of bounds. Point for the Panthers. Smith will come in for Van Scoter on the Aces side. And Goings back in for the Panthers as SDPs comes out. Goings. Aubrey Baird. McKenna Baird. And another point for the Panthers. Goings again. Aubrey Baird, McKenna Baird, and Aubrey Baird again. Kauser. And that's going to be into the net for the Panthers. Aces will get the point. And Vasquez will drop back to serve as Taylor Slattery will come out of the game. Vasquez gets it over the net. Schlatter has it blocked, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a point for the Panthers. And she'll come out, and Addison Scholl will come in to serve for Paulding. Aubrey Baird and Elise Baldwin. Point for the Paulding Panthers. Vasquez. Nice little tap over by Aubrey Baird. Baird again, and that's going to be a point. She read that well and set it over into the far corner from her perspective and caught Scholl heading in the other direction, and she had to try to shift her momentum. Oh, Vasquez. Can't quite get a hand on it, and the Ace is still up by 1, but again, Paulding with the serve, Lucy Breyer. Breyer to Vasquez. Aubrey Baird, Mika Inkrot. Goings. Vasquez. Aubrey Baird and Elise Baldwin, and it's a catch, which is good in football, but not in volleyball. Kaylee Dunham gives up the point there. Ace is up by 1, 16-15. Aubrey Baird serving. Baird serve into the stands, and point for the Aces. Baird, another good-looking serve. And Van Scoter just taps it down. Lydia Van Scoter, great play. Baird, another good-looking serve. Hauser, Dunham. Inkrot. And a double hit. And another point for the Aces. As that was one of those ones where you just react. Addison Pease just slapping at that volleyball. Hit it twice. Schlatter comes back into the game for the Panthers. Aubrey Baird, right to Schlatter. Blocked. And another point for the Aces. They hit the 20-point plateau. Timeout on the court. That'll be the second and final timeout for the Panthers. Aces have yet to call one, but they are playing pretty well. So we all know that, again, Coach Lavin, if she doesn't have to call timeouts, she doesn't. So, again, a big thank you to all the third grade volleyball gals that were here earlier tonight, taking part in the pregame ceremonies. Appreciate seeing them. Great little bunch. Preslin, Kendlin, Avery, McCartney, Paisley, Phelan, Amelia, Aubrey, and Ava. Glad to give you a little bit of time on our international channel of YouTube. We do have people from other countries that do watch, so
yes,
we can actually say we have international audience. Might be stretching it a little bit, but it's not. It's true.
Yes, I like to stretch the fact that we're in 6 continents of the
world.
world.
There we go. Another point for the Aces. Yeah, we've had viewers from Asia, Australia, South America, Africa, and Europe, as well as North America.
Yes.
So nobody yet from the Antarctic.
Yes, I'm trying to push to get us a viewer from Antarctica,
So, yeah,
but of course that's very hard.
Yeah, if you know anybody that's working in a weather station or something like that down there, have them watch one of our games just for the heck of it, so we can say that we truly span the globe. Vasquez, nice hit. Good setup for the Panthers. Dunham puts it over. Baird answers. Kauser. Barmajo. Alexander. Oh, just missed. Oh, just miss. Elise Baldwin, an inch away. Oh, well. Serve is up. Baldwin hammered right back to McAlexander. Baird answers. Pull it back over to the center. Over it goes. Aubrey Baird. Inkrot. And another one over. Barmichaud blocked. Recovery. Another block, and that'll go to the Aces. As it didn't clear, so 4 hits, they say. 22-16, Hicksville. Elise Baldwin back to serve. Baldwin just clears the net. Good serve. Nice block. Out. Good job, Lydia Van Scoter. You get that impulse, you want to go after the ball, but she held up and let it fall out of bounds. Baldwin, another good-looking serve. Tapped over. Hauser. Out. Oh, they set in. Okay, I thought it was out. So the Panthers will get the serve back. They're down 23-17. Back to serve, Jocelyn Parrott, number 14. Parrott. Right to McAlexander. Up. Slattery. To Kauser. Back over it goes. Aubrey Baird. And Scoter. Slattery again. And tap over. Aubrey Baird. Vasquez and Baird again. Little tap over. A nice save. Slattery puts it up. Can't blame the Lady Aces for trying on that one. Man, what an effort. And a good job by Paulding sticking with it and pulling out the point. Vasquez. Baird taps it over. Kauser. Schlatter, nothing doing there. Blocked. Kauser again puts it over. Vasquez. Baird. Little tap over. Vasquez will put it over and let the Lady Aces kind of get themselves reset a little bit. Martina. Aubrey Baird. Schlatter. Vasquez. Inkrot. And Van Scoter puts it over. Schlatter. Nice. Caught him looking. Kaylee Dunham used her height to her advantage that time. Pulls the Lady Panthers to within 4. That'll go into the stands. As McAlexander kind of caught flat-footed on that one. Here we go again. Parrott to McAlexander. Good return this time. Slattery out. 23-21 as the Panthers come creeping back in. And timeout on the floor, this time called by Coach Lavin of the Aces. And they had what looked like a pretty comfortable lead. 23, was it 17 or 18? And
my wing guard fell off.
I was about to say, I heard this really weird sound, and then I looked and I saw the wind guard had fallen off of your headset microphone, and you were putting it back on. And
makes a very weird noise when you put it on. Yes.
Sound. So that's what that was. The wind guard are those little foam rubber things at the end of the microphones when you watch people when they're up in the press box or whatever. You see them on TV. That helps so you don't pop your P's and stuff like that.
Yes, the wind guard is very important.
Yes, it is. Especially if there's actual wind. We need to get a wind guard for the camera.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Parrott puts it up, and that's going to be another point. Jocelyn Parrott's had quite the run here as her Paulding Panthers now just 1 point away from tying this game up. Parrott, and it's in. Alexander thought that was going to be out, and she held up, and it just inside the line. So here we go, 23-all. Parrott serves yet again. Vasquez, Aubrey Baird, and that was Inkrot. Now Schlatter drops it in. It's game point now for the Panthers. And another timeout from Coach Lavin. It's not easy to win in 3. And the Panthers have just not given up. They've battled back. All the credit in the world to them. They've been playing great here. And again, Jocelyn Parrott has had quite a run as their server here in this game number 3. Aces are leading 2-0. And it's best 3 out of 5 in the varsity contest. And right now, again, Panthers leading 24-23. Again, a reminder, we'll be back here at the Red Zone on Thursday. It'll be senior night. Aces will be hosting East Side out of Indiana. And there'll be a special ceremony between the JV and the varsity game to honor seniors Aubrey Baird and Martina Vasquez. Parrott, Vasquez, Aubrey Baird. Slattery taps it over. Nice setup. Schlatter. And that'll be a point for the Aces. Tied at 24. Now some substitutions as McKenna Baird will come in. And also back into the game, number 10, London Zartman. Give him a little height at the front. McKenna Baird puts it over. Kauser into the net. And this is match point for the Aces. Aubrey Baird back to serve. Aubrey, nice serve. Kauser, set up. Aubrey Baird, Slattery. Schlatter. And Scoder, Aubrey Baird, Slattery. Tossing it over. And that's going to be, we're going to be tied at 25. Again, they managed to catch the Aces going in the other direction. So we're all even at 25. You got to win by 2. Macy Kauser. Vasquez. Aubrey Baird puts it over. Aces need to calm down. Schlatter. Over. Vasquez setting it up. Point for the Aces. Van Scoter kills that one. And Lydia will drop back to serve. Match point. And Scoter. And off of her hands, and she hit it the wrong way. She knew it as soon as she made contact with the ball. Tied at 26. Grace Goings back to serve for the Panthers, trying to stay alive here in the varsity match. Goings gets the go-ahead whistle. Puts the ball up. Baird to Baird. Aubrey Baird knocks it over. Aubrey Baird. And that'll be a point. So once again, the Aces will serve for match point. It'll be Martina Vasquez. Vasquez, good looking serve. Martina, Aubrey Baird, Baldwin. And tied at 27. Schlatter steps out. Back to serve number 3, Addison Shull. Also back into the game, number 1, Brianna Bermejo, excuse me. Shull. Ball up. McKenna Baird, Vasquez. Aubrey Baird puts it over. Bermejo gets the point. Panthers now with game point. No timeouts left for either team. Shull. Aubrey Baird launches it over. Shull. Baldwin. Vasquez, Sartman. And the Aces make it 28-all. Evie McAlexander in to serve. Mika Inkrot back in for the Lady Aces as well. And here we go. Evie McAlexander into the net. Oh. Breyer, Vasquez, Aubrey Baird, Mika Inkrot. And Barmajo puts it into the net. We're tied at 29. Boy, I was just funning with Chris earlier. I was hand signaling him, and I said this game was going to be 30-28, and I thought I was about maybe be psychic. We're still in action, 29-all. Blocked, and it'll be 30-29 Panthers. Ball's up. Vasquez. They have tapped it over. Parmigiano to Vasquez. Baird, Inkrot. Back to Kauser. Parmigiano again. Aubrey Baird. Baird slaps it over. Inkrot. And that'll do it. 31-29. The Panthers win Game 3 to stay alive in this best 3 out of 5 series. Well, we've got time, so let's say another thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that's the Hicksville Pharmacy. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. They have a full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also feature medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, gifts, sundries, and so much more. Next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop by and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated makes. We want to thank them so very much. As a Diamond Level underwriting supporter, again, they help underwrite all of our Aces sports coverage throughout the entire year here on Hicksville Community Television. We want to thank them for that so very much. Because of them, we're able to go on the road with the football games and cover the tournament action and bring you our live stream coverage for free here on Hicksville Community Television. So we want to say a huge thank you to the Myers family and hope that you will do the same as well. And hey, remember, if you'd like to get the very latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, or anything else, give them a call, 419-542-6218. I want to thank them again so very much for their Diamond Level underwriting support. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Well, we've got some blood. Looks like Mika Inkrot caught her pinky finger on something, so she's getting the, over in England they say the plaster on. We call them Band-Aids. So she gets her finger wrapped, and we'll get ready for game number 4. Aces are up 2-1, and it'll be interesting to see if they come bouncing back. It's always tough when you have a game like that where you're going back and forth and it stretches out way past the 25-point plateau. And again, the Aces had to be thinking on more than one occasion they were going to wrap it up in 3, and now they got to play another game. So hopefully they'll be able to bounce back and get the job done. And of course the Panthers, they want to keep the win streak rolling and force a 5th and final deciding game. It's only 8:30, so we have time, Chris. We got nowhere else to go, nothing better to do. We're having a good time here tonight at the Red Zone, bringing you the varsity volleyball action here tonight. Game number 4, and once again, it should be Paulding's ball, and it is. If they go to game 5, then they'll do another coin toss and get that all set away. But Goings puts it up to get game number 4 started. Elise Baldwin right to Kauser. And that one, it's right back. Baldwin. And that's going to be, yep. That went off of Aubrey Baird's hand in the wrong direction and couldn't quite get it to clear the net. So an early 1-0 lead for the Panthers. Goings up again. Smith. Aubrey Baird. Baldwin puts it over. And that's going to be aces. Yep. Tied at 1. Zartman will come out. Evie McAlexander back in. McKenna Baird out as well. McAlexander's serve. That's going to be way, way out. McAlexander will get another serve here. Evie serve. Another good-looking serve. Vasquez gets it up, and Inkrot gets it over. Mika Inkrot back to Baldwin. Baldwin pushes it over. And that was a great play by Breyer to tie it at 2. Schlatter comes out into service. Scholl. Barmijo back in, 2 for the Panthers. Scholl. Alexander and Baldwin. McAlexander. Another setup. And that time Inkrot buries it. Inkrot. Aubrey Baird. Inkrot again. That back over. Vasquez. Baird. Baldwin. Kauser. And that'll be a point for the Aces. Baird puts it up again. Ace. Baird, another good-looking serve. Kauser, Going, right to Vasquez. Baldwin. Van Scoter gets it over. Now Going, Barmijo, Aubrey Baird, Mika Inkrot. Inkrot. Baird pushes it back over. See if they can recover. They do. McAlexander. Inkrot gets it over. Mika Inkrot. There's the point. Aubrey Baird with another serve coming up. And that out, just barely. Pull it back in. Vasquez sends it over. Going. Dunham with the kill that time. Breyer back to serve again. Baird and Baldwin. That right in, right on the line. Good job, Elise. Taylor Slattery comes in, and Vasquez will step out. Elise Baldwin back to serve for the Lady Aces. That one skies up. Kauser with a long putback. And Taylor Slattery knocks it over the net. And Scoder. And that'll be out. Addison Pease back to serve now for the Panthers, trailing by 2. Quick substitution in number 6, SD Pease. Slattery. Slattery again. Point. Nice setup by Aubrey Baird. McKenna Baird back to serve now for the Aces. Vasquez launches it back over. Barmijo, it'll be out. Another substitution as again Schlatter and Jocelyn Parrott in for the Panthers. And question.
It should be 9-5, Bill.
They're saying that point didn't go to the Aces. It went to the Panthers.
Okay.
So instead of 9-5, it's 8-6. Okay. Schlatter. Aubrey Baird. Lydia Van Scoter. And into the net. Well, it's 9-6 now. The Aces will get the serve back, and it'll be Lydia Van Scoter with the serve for Hicksville. Just clears the net, and that'll be a point for the Aces. Schlatter, too much on that one, and Van Scoter puts it against the back wall. It'll be a point for the Panthers. They'll get the serve back. And it'll be Macy Kauser putting the ball up for the Panthers. Slattery spikes it over. Nice recovery. And again, a good recovery from the Lady Panthers. Goes over. Setting it up. Block. Slattery sends it over for the Aces. Good job. Paulding, Schlatter. Aubrey Baird. Schlatter gets it over for him. Baird. Another good hit, and that's out. The Aces will get the point, go up now. Vasquez drops back. Aces up by 4. Martina puts it over the net. Baldwin in. Oh. That had some smoke on it. 12-7. Vasquez back to serve. Vasquez just clears the net, and it drops in. Panthers a little out of position there, and that's a point for the Aces. Vasquez will get one more. Well, she's going to have to wait before she gets her next serve, as first timeout of game number 4 is called. They have zeros on both the timeouts, so I'm pretty sure this is the first one called by the Paulding Panthers, so they'll have one left, and Hicksville should have their full allotment of 2. Again, it's a 2-game-to-1 lead for the Aces here as we head into game 4. Bill and Chris, we're glad to have you here with us as we spend our Tuesday night. It's been an eventful Tuesday for us because, as I've told Chris many times, just when you think you've seen it all and everything that can possibly happen to you in this job has ever happened, something new comes along. I think we got like 3 new ones tonight.
Yes. I'm still sad. I went 6 years without the camera ever being hit by a volleyball, and that streak ended today.
Back in action. Nice little tap over. Good eye. Good eye there for the Lady Aces. Vasquez serves yet again. Moves the other side of the floor, and that one just outside. Vasquez has been having a pretty good night serving this evening, and that's one of the few times she missed. Grace Goings. Yep, caught him looking. So Goings will get her team a point, and she'll serve again. Baldwin. Oh, they just managed to save it. Into the net for Macy Kauser. Ace is now up 15-9. Evie McAlexander back in to serve. And Mika Inkrot back in to give him some height at the net. McAlexander puts it across. Over it goes. Vasquez. Set it from Baird. Baldwin. Out. Just missed. And now the Panthers will do a little substituting. Scholl will come back in, as will Barmageau. Scholl drops back to serve. Her Panthers down by 5. Scholl. Right to Smith. To Baird. And Inkrot drops it in. Inkrot gets the point, sends the volleyball out into the hallway. Lydia Van Scoter will come in. Smith steps out for the Aces. And Kauser finally found the ball out there, brings it back in, and it'll be Aubrey Baird with the serve. Baird. High arcing setup. And nope. Bounce it into the net twice in a row like that. The ball loses so much of its momentum, it's really hard to be able to hit it back up and over. Breyer. Vasquez. Vasquez over again. Martina. Aubrey Baird pushes it over. Vasquez sets it up. And just missing. Baird right to the top of the net. 16-12 now, still a 4-point lead for the Aces. But Breyer's got the serve once again. Baldwin, Baird, Van Scoter. Another nice setup. Inkrot got it. Mika's had 2 or 3 of those good, hard drilling spikes for points tonight. Baldwin puts it over the net. That one just into the net, and it spins out of the eyesight. You tell both Slattery and Van Scoter lost the ball. Slattery. Baldwin and Slattery again. Nice block. STPs. Gonna be another serve from Addison Pease then. Slattery. Baird. Over it goes. Nice block. Recovery. Over. That's McAlexander. Aubrey Baird. Donovan tries to spike it. Barely gets it over. Vasquez. That could be trouble. They get it back over. Vasquez. Again, Aubrey Baird. And Mika Inkrot just misses that time. Down to a 2-point game. As the Panthers battle back, and Adams will come in for Lydia Van Scoter. And again, Addison Pease puts the ball up. Slattery. And that goes into the upright there. The little mast, and that's a point for the Panthers looking to tie it up. Slattery, Baird, and Adams. Kauser. Parmigiot out. Aces will get the serve back. And again, substitutions as it's McKenna Baird into the game, and also back into the game, number 10, London Zartman. Baird, McKenna Baird will serve. Baird puts it up. And that's going to be trouble. It is. They go into the net and cross over the line, and it'll be a point for the Aces. And McKenna will drop back to serve again. And that's over and out. Good job, Vasquez. He got a good look at it, was able to just sort of hold off there. Tori Schlatter back into the game now for Paulding. McKenna Baird's next serve up. Vasquez, Adams, Hauser. Little tap over, Vasquez, Aubrey Baird, and Kennedy Adams gets it. Adams gets a point. He hasn't had many, but that one's a big one. Puts the Aces up 21-16. Nice setup. Adams, Aubrey Baird, Slattery. Blocked out of bounds. Point for the Lady Aces. And another timeout. That'll be the last one from the Paulding bench, as they're down now by 6, 22-16. As the Aces look to be able to close this one out and go home with a varsity win here tonight. Chris and I'd like to kind of get out of here around 9, so that's all right. I said Chris has an easy day tomorrow. Gets to do some camera work to finish off the day, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say schoolwork. I don't have an easy day. I have 2 tests tomorrow, so going to be studying tonight.
Keep that GPA up.
Yes. As Mr. Blue would call it, governmentology is what we call it.
All right, here we go. McKenna Baird with the serve. And a nice block. Zartman, Slattery right there. Block it down to the floor. McKenna Baird with their next serve. And that's going to be another good recovery. Adams, and she gets another big point. So it's match point for the Aces. And again, McKenna Baird is going to serve. Another substitution back out on the floor. Marley Parrott for the Panthers. Aubrey Baird, Vasquez, and Baird hits it over again. Baird responds, gets it back over. Schlatter, Barmijo, Aubrey Baird, Martina Vasquez, Kennedy Adams. Vasquez, and again Baird will push it over. And that should be the game. It is. 25-16. The Aces win game 4, and they win the varsity match 3-1. Well, as the teams go to the net and congratulate each other on a match well played, we want to say another thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that, of course, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry, including plasma, robotics, welding, and so much more. Want to thank them so very much for their continued Diamond Level support, underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts at all levels across all of our platforms for all of this year. Denny Vetter and the whole gang, we thank them so very much, and we hope that you will do the same, because remember, every time you see Aces Sports action on Hicksville Community Television, all the posts that we make to keep you updated on the scores, all the free live stream coverage, they're the ones that help make it happen. I want to thank them so very much. They're such great members of this community. You'll always see their name whenever there is a community effort or a fundraising drive or anything along those lines. And we couldn't be more proud to have them as one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters at Hicksville Community Television as well. Denny Vetter and the whole gang at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. And they're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Well, it's been an eventful night, and again, we've had all sorts of stuff happen. We apologize for the temporary loss of our video signal, as, again, we had a ball that went up into the rafters, and then it actually hit one of the fans, and the fan then threw the ball right at our camera. And it could have been a disaster, but it was just a glancing blow. But it still was enough to
knock the cord off,
dislodge the HDMI cable. So we had to scramble to resume our video feed. But we managed to do that. So again, hats off to Christopher for taking care of everything. And we want to say a big thank you to the IT department here at Hicksville Schools for helping us out too, as we had some problems with not being able to live stream the junior varsity game. We got everything all squared away and stayed on. We were able to bring you the varsity matches. So thanks to anyone and everyone involved with all of that throughout the evening here tonight. And we also, here at Hicksville Community Television, want to wish very best wishes. The Purple Out night tonight was, again, to show support for 6th grader Kirsten Vetter. She is battling cancer, and all the purple being worn, including by myself and Chris, is to let her know that's her favorite color, that she is not alone in this, and that she and her family have a great deal of support in this school and in this community. And we wish both her and her family the very, very best from all of us here at HIX-TV. And with that, let's see, I want to say a big thank you once again to all of our underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Give them a call for the latest information on COVID boosters or flu shots at 419-542-6218. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated, of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Also, big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Houghton Overmeyer, for giving us our space, allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage. And thanks to all of you for joining us this evening, especially all of our viewers who joined us from down around Paulding today to watch their Lady Panthers play. We hope you enjoyed the live coverage. If you like what you saw, again, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. And you can click on the button there for notifications, and that way you're alerted whenever we schedule another live stream of any kind, and also whenever we post new content to our YouTube video on demand library. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed. And again, if you haven't, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you as a member of our community, the community of Hicksville Community Television. So with that, again, thanks to everyone. And once again, we did not, again, have the JV match live, but we're going to hopefully get that up before too much longer. But in the junior varsity game, it was the Paulding Panthers winning 2-1. The Aces won the first game 25-20, then the Panthers 26-24 and 25-18. And in the varsity, the Aces win it 3-1. Hicksville won the opening game 25-21, in game 2 25-20. In a marathon game, the Panthers won game 3 31-29. And game 4 goes to the Lady Aces 25-16 for the 3-1 victory. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Our next live stream comes your way tomorrow, 4 o'clock, on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page, our weekly live update about what's happening here at HIX-TV. Our next sports live stream will come your way from right here at the Red Zone Thursday night. We'll get started a little before 5:30. It'll be the Aces hosting East Side out of Indiana. It'll be senior night, and again, we hope you'll join us, because if you can't be here in person, if you can, by all means, make it out. But there'll be a special celebration between the JV and varsity matches to salute seniors Aubrey Baird and Martina Vasquez. So we'll look forward to that coming up on Thursday. And with that, we're going to call it a night. Thanks again for joining us, everybody. Take care and have a great rest of your week. For Chris Warner, running the camera, doing damage control, scrambling on the technical difficulties, and overseeing the live stream, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. All I do is sit here and talk. Boy.
That's a very important part, though, Bill.
Yeah, there we go. So from both of us, thanks again for joining us, and have a very good night and good sports.